I got a text from them saying that there had been sudden motion on Brittany's phone, that we might want to check on him.
Terry Dillard called and called her daughter-in-law, but no answer.
I told Matt, I said, I've never got this before. We should ride down the road. And then we topped the hill and there was all the emergency vehicles. So, we found out at the scene that they had been killed instantly.
It was a drunk driver who had killed their son Dustin and his wife Brittany while their 3 young sons were in the back seat.
Well, we remember it all because we were at the scene of the crash.
Dustin's father Matt says their boys, Preston, Pierce, and Pryor, were rushed to the hospital after the crash.
Christmas will continue to be a very special time, even with this, because we're now raising their children.
Patricke Conley, the man responsible for driving drunk that night, sentenced to 22 years in prison without the possibility of parole.
There's no amount of time served that he could do to make up for what we lost, what our 3 boys lost.
Randy Bonner is a friend, considered family of the Dillards, and the executive director of the 24/7 movement, an initiative born after the crash to try and prevent other families from suffering loss because of impaired driving.
It's also the age of the 3 boys at the time of the crash. They're our heroes. They were ages 2, 4, and 7 when the crash occurred on Christmas Day.
The time on the clock, that was the time I got the text from Live 360.
Randy says part of their goal is informing the next generation of drivers.
We started a club at Walker Valley High School called Brittany's Kids. And it's all the students that Brittany had at the time of her death. She was a 9th grade teacher. There's so many things that are impacting our society because of bad choices that people make when they get behind the wheel. It's not an isolated problem, it's a big problem. And so we're trying to hit it head on.
We appreciate you choosing News Channel 9 as your source for local news. For updates on this story and other breaking news events, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. News Channel 9, depend on us.